Sadawaya, Sadawaya, in my food. Sadawaya, Sadawaya, them kill my friend. Sadawaya, my Sadawaya, in my food. Sadawaya, them with my Sadawaya. I was lucky I survived it. No matter what happened, me keep me ground. And me keep the fire burning. That day will come, we shall overcome. Sadawaya, my Sadawaya, play my fool. Sadawaya, Sadawaya, them kill my friend. Sadawaya. My Sadawaya, them my fool. Sadawaya, them with my Sadawaya. My friend, Sadawaya, to them my Sadawaya, them my fool. Sadawaya, so them my Sadawaya. My friend, Sadawaya, to them my Sadawaya, them my fool.
This is happening. We need a coder.
At IKEA, we believe your perfect student deserves the perfect room for the perfect price.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear.
What's up, everyone? This is Naked H Crusader, and we're about to have the Tuesday night scrims hosted by RDM. If you guys don't know, RDM is a wonderful team, competitive team, and a great host so far in these scrimmages. I think for the past, 5, 6, maybe even 7 weeks, they've been doing a really good job in putting these things together. And tonight, I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. So we have 24 teams competing tonight. And I'm ready. I'm ready for the action. I'm going to list off the teams now. So let me know who you think is going to win after I list these off. I would like to hear your thoughts. So we first have IDK, Misfits, Haters, Fade Phase, Dream Makers, War Gods, SOB, Iconic Esports, Marked for Death, Osiris, Hydrate, PUBGenius Black, DN1 Gaming, Enormity, Unknown, P3 Tricks, Ghouls, Game Over, Clown, Random Deathmatch Black, Full Metal Jacket, Send to Lobby, Echo Black, PUBGenius, and Team Ferox. So as you can probably have told, there's a few teams that I've known for a while now. To name off a few, we have Misfits, we have Full Metal Jacket, Send to Lobby, PUBGenius, there's 2 teams for them, and obviously Random Deathmatch is in here. Marked for Death, that's another one I've seen before in Iconic Esports. I have some new teams, at least to me, and I haven't seen before. I'm excited to see how they do. IDK being one of them, Haters, War Gods, SOB, maybe DN1 Gaming, Enormity, Unknown, some new teams there. So we'll see what happens here. And we have some teams that are already in the room, and we'll take a look to see what they're about. So as you can see on Team 1, that is IDK. So interesting. So this was supposed to be, I believe, with Decimate, because it's Rye Guy, Tweed, and Bobman. But it looks like they've changed their names, so maybe IDK meaning, well, I don't know what my team name is anymore, but we'll see. Let's take a look at their team that is on Team 1. And we got Bobman in the first stack here. See how they're doing here with 7.68 kill death ratio, 25 wins, 69 matches played so far in TPP. I'm gonna look at FPP. Yeah, all right, mostly a TPP player. We got 16 most kills, highest damage being 2200, 36% win ratio. That is a crazy number to have, and 71% at your top 10, 897 average damage. Crazy good numbers, and I expect more of them in these scrimmages. As I said, I've seen those 3 play before, and I think they're going to have a 4th. They're a really good team on the competitive level, so that is one team to definitely be careful of, and we'll see more of them throughout the matches. So let me also head over to Tweed, another player. It looks like he's supposed to be part of Tempo, as he's on the scrim, on the as you see from his status right there. Let me show you a Tweed here. Tempo Storm member right there. So interesting. If you guys don't know, Tempo Storm's a really good competitive team, sponsored. Definitely one of the top 10 teams in PUBG in general. So we'll see how this kind of works out. 8.04 kill death ratio, 33 wins, 79 matches played, 41% as your win ratio. Look at this. This is super good. I mean, the same, pretty similar stats to Bobman, but again, I think he just like ticks a little bit higher on each stat, and that will certainly help. We're gonna take a look at Rye Guy. Rye Guy with 3.4 kill death ratio, 13 wins with 45 matches played, 28% win ratio, 15 most kills, 1800 as your highest damage, and 459 for your average damage. AKOC Betong, thank you for the follow, really do appreciate it. So yeah, very good numbers all around for IDK. And we're also going to take a look at Fade this time. Fade, FaZe. I really like their logo. Let me take a look at that. Let me get a close view. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Very detailed and also simple at the same time. So I like that. I like that about logos, when you make it detailed and simple. And I know those kind of seems like an oxymoron, but when you do it right, it's done really well. Let's take a look at your stats right now. You FPP or TPP? It looks like you're more FPP, so we'll take a look at that. 3.1 kill death ratio, 15 top 10s, 4 wins over 441 matches played. That's a 9.8 win ratio, 36% top 10%. Most kills is 9, the highest damage is 1000, and their average damage is 388. So I think he's going to want to step up those numbers, especially in these comp level type arenas. You really do need to have some good stats in order to show that you can, compete at the highest level. I think he can do it. I think FaZe is a really good team, so we'll see if they can overcome. Even though you have these stats, I believe you can do really well in these competitive scrimmages. Hopefully, we'll take a look during the whole thing. Here's Fade Legend. And let me actually lower the volume on the music just to make sure. I'm not sure if it's too loud for you guys. I don't want it to be too much. Fade Legend. Let's take a look at your stats, shall we? And let me also bring you guys over to this page. It might be a little smaller. Von Kushmark, thank you for hosting with one viewer. Fallen, thank you for the follow. Echo Chips, thank you for the follow. And Echo Failfish, thank you for the follow as well. Amir Titan EXP, I appreciate the follow from your side as well. And I'm excited for you guys to play. Let's go, says Let's go RDM, says Von Kushmark. RDM Rogue says there is something going on with the pass. We'll start a little late. The Misfits playing is not the known Misfit, just some random people. I got you. And I sent you a message on Discord. Let me take a look. Oh, is that too? That's to Kushmark, so that will work for me. Where are we looking at? All right, we're looking at these stats. That's what we're doing. 4.46 kill death ratio, 14 wins, 80 matches played, 17 win ratio, 57% as your top 10, 2,800 for your highest damage, 15 most kills, and 688 average damage. The thing that really peaks out to me out of all of these things is your highest damage. It's huge. 2,800 is crazy. I always say 3,000 is when you reach that god tier. You're almost there, and I think everything else will follow. 688 average damage, really good. I think anything above 500 is good, and then anything even higher than that becomes more and more of a difficult competitor to play against, because when you have, I think damage is the overall thing you want to really track. Kills usually follow damage. If they don't, I think that's okay, because then you're really saying that you're helping out your teammates by working together with them and they're getting the kills, because your damage should really track with your kills. The win ratio, if your win ratio is not high, I don't think your win ratio is that high. I think 20% to 25% is usually average, but maybe your hot dropper, which is the explanation for your average damage being so high compared to your win ratio. That being said, 17.5 is not too shabby, so yeah, we'll see how you guys do this scrimmage. Alright, and the last Fade member that I've seen so far, Lu Hu. See, FPP or TPP? You have a few TPP matches, but more, yeah, definitely more TPP. So let's take a look. 2.98 kill death ratio, 7 wins with 48 matches played, 14% win ratio, 62% top 10, 10 most kills, 1,600 as your highest damage, and 436 for your average damage. So not too bad here. The biggest thing that comes out is the top 10%, 62. Definitely want to be over 50% when it comes to that, and then hopefully you'll be able to close out more games by getting that win ratio up from 14 to maybe 20, 25. I'd love to see that, but good job overall. And we're going to take a look at some of the other players around. MFD is on the list here. Take a look at Mark for Death's logo. Guys, if you have a logo, I'm most likely going to look at you and your team. So I like that about teams. And Mark for Death, new logo out for them. This is it, and I like it. I like it a lot. And even shows like what side he is. So he's like Comp B, in-game leader, has the little marks there for accuracy. I like that a lot. So that is your Mark for Death logo, and let's see your stats, shall we? You FPP or TPP? Mostly FPP. Obviously, we've gone through a new season, so not a lot of games have been played by a lot of people. So it's a little hard to tell how well they'll do overall with such a small sample size, but we'll try to do our best. 2.2 kill death ratio, 4 wins with 19 games played. So that's a win ratio of 21%. 68 top 10. And really low. This is crazy. 6 most kills with 896 highest damage, and your average damage is 436. So good win ratio. Definitely you want the outcomes to be in your favor, and that's going to work for you. I expect all these other numbers kind of change up, especially with the small sample size. Hard to tell, but on your way, on your way. Let's take a look at Hannibal. Part of MFD, Mark for Death. We got 4.13 kill death ratio, 11 wins and 54 matches played, 20% Win ratio, 70% top 10. 14 most kills with 2,300 as your highest damage. 637 average damage. Really good average damage. High damage, really good as well. Most kills, I think that's a roughly average. Anything around 15, lower than 20, higher than 10. I think that's average, your comp player right there. Win ratio, right on the dot for average for me, at least as far as I can tell, with the 20%, and a good top 10 with 70%. So overall numbers, pretty good. Pretty good. I want to say amazing, but up there, pretty good. Let's take a look at something else here, shall we? We got, what's your name? Oh, I got kicked. I got kicked. Hopefully, let me send them a message. Make sure I'm not missing something here. It is 7:01. Oh, there. Okay, RDM Rogue is right there. Let's get myself back in. Wonder why that was the case. I don't know. I'm kind of unsure. But it looks like everything's fine. I have all my maps loaded, so I don't think that's an issue. Hopefully it was just... Okay, trying to get in. Give me a sec here. I want to get off that. Loading slowly. Okay, boom, I'm in. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we won't have any issues. Definitely want to be in the game. That is one thing I need to be. And I've had it where I've been kicked off, and it is a terrible feeling because you're just missing out on a whole scrimmage when people are expected to watch what's going on. So hopefully we won't have that issue. I would love not having that issue. It's not very often that happens, but every now and then that could be something that happens. I don't know. Let me see what you guys have been writing. Thank you guys for being in the chat, by the way. Celeste, thank you for being here and coming in. Unknown Junior says, check ICN, so check Iconic. Sure, I will do that in a second. I'm just going to go through what you guys are saying. And I might go through that. If I don't have time, I'll go through that second match in between. So, yeah, I'll do that for sure. I'll look at Iconic, whether it's right now or later. Revert says, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Echo Failfish. I'm going to go with Echo Failfish. Remove space from password and you're good to go. Remove space from password. Oh, so it seems like some people may have issues, possibly, with putting in the passwords and codes and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll be good to go soon. It's 7:03, so it's 3 minutes a little late. Hopefully we'll be good to go very soon. G25 Pretty, thank you for being here. Says, hey Crusader, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. Celeste, thank you for answering everybody. Appreciate that. I'm live streaming a scary game Emily wants to play. Says ninja2beat.b. I wonder what scary game that is. I've heard of the new scary game that came out recently that is a battle royale. I'm not sure if that was just rumor or not. I'd love to know more about it, actually. AceTV027, can you buff me, please? Well, you can't buff somebody who's not streaming, unless you are streaming, which would be very impressive of how you got in the chat. But, yeah. If that's a possibility, I try to buff. So my process of buffing people is generally if I know them, I'll buff them. So that they're active in the chat or whatever. I try to find them if they stream and try to give them a buff. The other thing I do is try to find the people who have the least amount of hotness, because I think they just appreciate it more. So I do that as much as possible. At least when I have buffs to give out. That's one thing I try to do. Swain 910, thank you for joining in. S2L Swain is my name. All right. Thank you for being here. And Celeste, thank you for answering everybody's messages. So we're gonna get things started very soon, as I said before. I think we possibly might have had some people who weren't able to get in. Not sure what that was about, but I think we'll get started fairly soon, as I've been saying. That being said, we might have time to go through Iconic, so we'll take a look there, and hopefully won't get kicked by looking at stats. I appreciate that. Flicks, let's take a look at you. You have a lot of FPP already. That is a lot. 79 wins and 292 matches played. So that's 21 most kills, 3,181 highest damage, 27 win ratio, 54% top 10, and 746 average damage. So Yeah, really good numbers. Can't deny that. 3,000 reached that god tier level on your highest damage. Very impressive. 27 win ratio. Obviously, you want it to be above average, which I believe is around 20 to 25%. So hitting that 27% is really good. And we are about to get started, bro. What are you guys saying, bro? The ICN clan are good. Look at their stats. Damn, says Big Daddy Shadow. Yeah, well, we already saw one, and that was pretty good. So again, I want to let everyone know I am on a delay. So if I'm not answering you guys right away, it might be because I'm just seeing it at the right time. I'm looking at it live, obviously, because I am personally live. But my delay to you guys is a few minutes. So just wait for the stream to kind of reach for you, and I'm trying my best to answer all your questions and messages. Try my best. That being said, also in stream, like if you guys are competing, I kind of keep my eye off a little bit from the chat. If there's a slowdown, I'll try to go back to the chat. But for the most part, I'm just trying to kind of pay attention to what's going on, because I want to make sure I get everything. I don't want to miss anything. This is what these competitors are here, well, not here for, but they're here to either practice, kind of show off what they can do to all of you guys. So hopefully we can get things, stuff like that. SOB, I've seen them in game. They're top 30 for crew challenge. Nice. Let's see if SOB can overcome, or take over, I should say, if they are that good. All right, so let me turn some things off, like the music, and get the stream onto the right channel. Be good to not miss up that. So, all right. We got a good playing line, pretty much down the middle from west to east. Pachinki pretty much right on top of that line, so I maybe have some few hot droppers there. It might be a little tough to get to military base, but I wouldn't think that they won't go there. Man, words, let's go. I think a few teams might try military base, even though it's far away. Pachinki, definitely. Primorsk, looks like they're going to have two teams dropping there and might have some early action, but I do think for the most part we're going to see some hot drops in the middle. Looks like nobody is trying George Pole except for one team, which I think is iconic if I can read that correct. So that's it. Let's head over here because it looks like a few teams are dropping here to Pachinki, maybe two at least. So that might be some good action to kind of foresee. Now 15 in Team 2. So this is with Unplugged just by himself. So not really good on his part. And might have one member on the other side too with DSK. Interesting enough. These two are not on the same team. And yet they're the only two that really dropped high. That being said, I think we should change it up, just so we can get some early action between teams. I think that would be a good idea. So that being said, I think we have Yasnaya, S2L, there you go, sent to lobby. And Yasnaya is a place where a few are going to. Yasnaya is huge, guys, by the way. So they're probably going to be dropping, get the loot they need. They'll go through the process, and then they'll probably battle it out. But it won't be immediate, I don't foresee. There's MFD, SOB, and Impan We Trust just over here as well. We're going to kind of zoom in. Now, Team 9 and 7, which was MFD and I believe SOB, are right next to each other. Yes, they are. They're just trying to loot up and not really battle. I don't think they're going to try to battle yet, just as much as maybe in a few seconds they will. As long as they get a weapon, that's what they want. So it looks like a handgun from Lloyd right here in front of us. That's not going to cut it. He's going to want something better, and it looks like possibly a Tommy gun for another member here from SOB, Mia. So they're going to move over to the apartments. Good loot here, I usually think so. Definitely a good fortified area. Defense is very top priority when it comes to the apartments, and having the loot here earlier probably will be good for them. Now here you have Cerberus. We were taking a look at MFD's stats earlier on. They had really good ones, and I expect them to do very well. Team 7, that's going to be their main thing, but Team 9 with MFD, they need to worry about two fronts, and just got to be careful. Don't want to be sandwiched in. So far that's not an issue quite yet, but again, that is something to wonder about. And at least with any team, whenever you're playing in a scrim, I'm going to tell you right now, the moment you get sandwiched in, you have lost a lot of odds just because of that. So you do really have to be careful when you're facing off against one team. You got to look back too. You got to look at your 6 and to make sure you're not going to get hit from both ends. and Impan is going to drive away from Yasnaya. They might be heading toward what is Kameshki, possibly. There's not a lot of places other than Kameshki. It's not in the new zone either. But, you know, that might be what they're trying to do, it seems. We're going to change it up. We're going to take a look at Team 5 here. Oh, boy. Just, I think, Dreammakers. I thought they had a different logo, but they might have changed it recently. And we're going to head over here. So you have Dreaming with at Fade. So Fade Base is right over here as well. Everything's loading and rendering in. So just give that a sec, as you can see right now. And one sec. Yes. Everything looks good. So I think a grenade was thrown, as far as I can tell. I think both teams are kind of on high alert, seeing what's going to go on here. We got Weed here from Fade. Dream Ming apparently is in this building, or maybe farther back. Yep, farther back. So no one's in the building. They are. It looks like they're taking a car and kind of heading out now. And a buggy. I think they'll get out unless they get shot at from that range. I think over this hill they're good. They're good to. Oh, okay. Well, that's why you got bumpers. And they're off. So I don't think we have any teams that have gotten killed yet. I'm not sure if that's correct. But we got some good separation between teams. It looks like Unplugged got hurt a bit. And Team 2 is going to be right there. So this is a 1v1 battle. Not often do you have that in these scrims for squads anyway. And we might see, you know, one has to overcome the other. Let's take a look. 11 getting the 3-story building. Let's take a look at what you're looking at. That is not what he's looking at. Every now and then PUBG Mobile does this. I hope it switches back. Usually it does, but I think we have to switch back. All right. Well, that's just odd. It looks like Unplug is being more defensive compared to 11 there from DSK. Obviously, with the health as low as his is, he's at a disadvantage from the start right now. And so he's being careful. Now, 11's not moving either, but he's definitely... Okay, all right. Well, every time I click on 11, that's what happens. Let's try to bring this back, possibly now. Yes, we go. There we go. So he's got a nice... Oh, he had to have seen a leg there. He's not going to stay either. He has an SKS. A bit close for this. I don't know what his other weapon is at the moment. You can kind of take a look, but I just want to see what his perspective is, what he's kind of looking at. Get a good idea of what's going on in his mind right now. So what is he trying to do? He's moving around. So one thing that you want to do, especially when you're by yourself, well, I guess at any moment, is that you always want to keep moving. Now, there are times where you do want to be staying by your, not moving around. You want to be still, but that's only when the other team doesn't even know you're there. Now, this time, everyone knows that each other are there. He knows where Unplug is. Unplug knows that 11's around somewhere. And so moving around so you don't get sniped is a big deal. Now, Unplug, oh, he's going closer. He's got the double barrel. This is great for 11 right now. I don't know if he's trying to maybe bait him out. Looks like he left as well. Unplug is on the second floor back up. Looks like he dropped and then he decided to go back in. Oh, he's trying to peek around. This is a great thing to try. Both of them are peeking out and he's getting shot. 11 close to getting knocked, actually. Rough. He was able to get right back into the house. That was a little bit dangerous, but it still worked out. Comes inside. Trying to shoot him and does. 11 is down. And 11 is going to be out. I don't know where the rest of his teammates are with Beebs. Let's take a look at where you are, Beebs. Beebs is nowhere close. And it looks like these two are trying to do it separately. And that is going to be the outcome. So he's going to try to do it on his own. Let's see if that works out. What do we got? What do we have now? Team 24 is driving in. So this was Impan. It looks like they did go to Kameshki and get the loot they needed. And now they're coming back over. They might be stopping here. I wouldn't doubt it to get more loot because Kameshki usually doesn't have as much loot as you need. And we'll see if that works out. Here's Monstar with Impan we trust. Impan, I've known Impan, or at least I know the team for a very long time. Kush is a very good person as well, good streamer. But that being said, they have done this for, again, a very long time. And I think they do really well. They're a veteran team. And I always like to see new teams do well, but I also really like to see Inpan do well, because I just do. I think they're a really good group of people. Hopefully you guys will follow them as well. 23 with PBG. Ooh, Dream right there. Does get one hit on him with one shot. Required a little bit more than one shot. And that didn't though. One hit. Wonder right there. And he's going to try to hold him back, make sure he doesn't thirst his boy. And that will give him time to kind of retreat and get to a player who can revive him. Now, one shot is still, we're trying to work these angles, trying to see if he can get hits. Dream inside those houses. He's not quite sure where they are. He definitely has an idea that he's going to be behind that house. He's no longer there though, so he's got to be careful of the other houses around. Where's Echo at? I don't know where Echo's at yet. Right now we're just going to keep concentrating on where the action is. And these two are it. That's what I like to follow. Action all the way. Looks like Dream Saint is doing some shooting on the left side. This hill is really good, but you got to be careful about your backside. The same thing. Third party and getting sandwiched in. And everyone goes there. That would be a major problem here for PBG. But Dream is doing a really good job holding down the fort here. Getting a good amount of separation. Hydra with, what team is this? On Team 25. I don't think there's anyone supposed to be on Team 25, but I guess we had a last minute player come in, or team come in. If I'm not mistaken, that is 25, yeah. So it's a little bit of a mix. I'm just going to call them a mixed team here. And they did get one knocked, maybe two. No, that's PBG member getting knocked. So they kind of traded. And shots are fired. Main doing a really good job there. Getting a few hits, not taking anything to himself. Now he's finally getting hit hard, but again, was able to stay low and doing all these knocks. Well done. PBG's in trouble. One more person left, and that is it. Thurston all the way. And they got instant kills after that. So well done there. Taking a nice amount of kills will certainly help. Dream has been here shooting, but I don't know if they've been shooting at. Who have they been shooting at? I guess shooting up top, maybe. I guess they do have angles. Yes, they do. Vayne is going to take some shots on Sant, and Sant took a hit there, but not too bad. Oh, another hit here on one of the members from Dreammakers. He's going to be just outside, so this should be a fine place to revive him. Nobody from Team 25 is going to come in to take him out. It's just too much open space, and having one knock isn't enough. So we do see some stuff going on with Bombman in the distance there, so we're going to take a look at what that is and what's happening. Oh, apparently it doesn't want me to switch. Let's go over here. There we go. So we got Accelerate Ace with the rest of Fade. It looks like Fade has lost two members, Luhu and Weed. I forgot who it was. Apparently, probably down here are the culprits. With Hydrate, possibly. Hydrate are camping the bridge right now. They have some kills, so that's probably all of them. Taking out tires. I guess they're not going to take this car. Maybe. No way. Is that better? So Hydrate Legend trying to shoot with an iron sight. Team 1 is right there. And Ryguy should have some nice hot shots on Legend. Should be able to get a knock here. No, does not. Legend's going to try to go for the revival. He's losing health in the blue zone as well. And he does get back up to 75%. Bobman gets out of there as well. With a little bit of scratches, though, as you see, his health is pretty low. Tweed is on the left. Might be able to get some angles on Legend. I don't know if that's what he's trying to do or just leaving. Might be just leaving. Ryguy and Bobman are staying together on Team 1. No, he's coming back. You see Tweed is over at the hill. You do have Accelerate Ace. And I think... what happened to the rest of Fade? Or, not Fade, but... there was another team around, I thought. But I guess maybe not. Team 1 still around. Bombman, let's take a look at your angles. That is not the angles I'm looking at, apparently. And now, ooh, that was it. Last hit in the smoke will take care of the rest, and Ryguy will do it. So that's it for Fade Bays. They're going to have to go back to the lobby and try to figure things out, but they have just lost all their players for first match. Hopefully they can turn things around in the second and third ones. Now, we might have a car chase. It looks like they're just passing them by. And we trust with the rest of his team right here. Monstar, he's trying to look around. Doesn't seem like anyone's chasing after them at the moment. Team 19 is going to be on their left. they gonna head in that way? Looks like they kind of separated. I don't know if that was purposely. And now Team 24 with Papa is over here. I mean, Team 19, yeah. So Team 19, RDM, they don't have to move. They're in a good spot at the edge of the new circle. Let's change it up to Team 11. Take a look what's going on here. So this is PBG. They haven't lost a player yet. Thatcher could probably use some meds, but that's about it. They're good to go. And they're going to probably just kind of take this place, get the loot, and kind of use this as a fortified spot. In Pan we trust. Panda just drives by in a hurry. Not taking any hits really. Does have 50% health, but I think he'll be safe wherever he's going because I don't think anyone's on that side. SOB, we're finally taking a look at you guys. Got 0 kills. Curly, Coco, Lloyd, and Mia. You guys have these nice fortified areas. Not bad right here. In the zone, ready to go. Now you're trying to take a look at PBG, hoping to get a few hits here. Let's see if that works out. M16 with a 3x scope, definitely a good long-range weapon on single fire. Looks like he's just dropping some ammo for his teammates to utilize. Might get an eye on Dan. I don't know if they're going to shoot. They might not shoot. In Pan We Trust is a great clan. Yes, it is. GG Bothard says hello. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Kid Friendly says Fire Tiger Gaming. Well, we try to be. Every now and then we aren't, but we'll try to be. TG Blue says A, so hello to you from Top Gun. Hello there. In Pan We Trust Spyro says GG. That was a good squad wipe. So did you guys... In Pan's still alive, aren't they? They were just alive a moment ago. I don't know if they were just taken out too. It might be. Because I know there was one player who just drove by. So it looks like they're going to actually maybe head out. Maybe they're just going to keep the car safe for now. But I don't know. Let's take a look, change it up, see what we got around. Here's Iconic. We got AKM, we got Reigns, Shadow, and Flicks. 1 kill total for them. It looks like they got eyes on Team 3, and they do get, or they got knocked with AKM. By the way, it is AKM. It is not AKM. I just talked to him yesterday. He says it's not AKM. It's AKM. No, he spells it with all uppercase letters. I don't understand that, but that's what he told me. So I'm just gonna go with what he told me. And it looks like we have one member, Team 3. Let's see what they're gonna try to do based on their positioning here. So they're in separation mode right now. No one's really close by to each other. It's not bad. I mean, they are close enough where they could possibly get revivals if needed, but they're definitely not right next to each other. So each of them, whether they're in a different building or just in a different position altogether outside, it's not a bad idea. Because you do want to get those different angles to get the opponents. And you don't want to be all placed in one spot because then they can just focus on that one spot. So as long as you're good enough to hold down yourself, that would work out. Reigns getting hit hard but stays low, goes right to prone position, and he goes right inside instead. Now he has time to heal up. That was really close to getting a knock. That would have been huge for Team 3, but they have not. He's also trying to communicate, and they are communicating back. I love that about teams when they try that. And it just goes with the camaraderie here. So Team 3 has really rotated to the left. Let's see what the rest of Iconic. Iconic has stayed close. They're being definitely on the defensive side, utilizing the houses, the roofs, and well done. Finally getting Shinka down. Huge push now apparently from Iconic, I think, as Aiken was about to move up. Yes, now we see Reigns and Aiken moving closer and closer to where they just knocked the player. You have one member who's back here as well who can possibly get the revival, but might not be able to. We'll see. Now, Shinka's losing a lot of health quickly and needs to get revived soon unless you're going to ignore it. But ignoring it might be a dangerous spot. Then you have 2 people instead of 3. and you need some help here. Now, Iconic definitely are moving closer. They are no longer playing the defensive position. You can see Flicks cross the street in order to get a different angle on the right side. I expect him to move up quickly because no one's expecting that. Now, Reigns shooting across the way. Almost got Shane. Look how close that was, and he was able to get back to 75% health, though. Shots fired back and forth. We'll see who wins these. They are so close together now. Knock goes Chicken, but he was able to respond with a teammate there, and that is it. Finished off is Team 3. Iconic gets the win and doesn't lose a player. Reigns is knocked, but will get revived. No one's around close enough to do anything else. You do have RDM Beebs here. I don't think he's going to get a snipe shot anywhere close to what we're looking for to get an Iconic member. But again, Iconic, really good job holding down that fort. Playing defensively until you got a knock and then made a push. That is the type of strategies we expect to see from really good teams. What else do we want to take a look at? Let's take a look at Team 5. As it pretty much all... No, wait. We're going to change to 19. I don't know if they're going to move forward. No, they're going to stay here. Okay. So we're going to change it from here as well. We'll take a look at Team 5. As they're in a vehicle. A lot of the teams that are already in the circle are kind of keeping their position. There's a lot of different houses. So we're going to see what these new teams that are trying to come into the circle do. As they're heading very close to MFD, they're pretty much taking their position and hoping to find a place for themselves. MFD legit. Interesting spot here. As he's able to just keep shooting. Nobody figured this guy out yet. And he's just shooting backwards. No one's paying attention to legit. And that is it, MFD. Great position from legit. I don't know why no one's able to see you. They just couldn't pay attention to the shot markers, I guess, because he wasn't moving. So he didn't make his feet known. No one can really hear his position other than the gunfire. And it really worked out. So MFD, well done. We're going to change it up now. Look at the separation we have. This is what I'm talking about. So everyone's trying to play defensively until they get a knock. And so that will be the kind of name of the game at this point. So we have DN1. Let's see what I remember is DN something. DN1 Gaming. Yep, DN1. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it is DN and then 1 Gaming. Could be Dean1. So that's one of the newer teams I haven't seen before participate, at least that team name. Here we have Sean and Papa from RDM still staying strong. They've been only 2 players. And again, we don't expect to see a lot of pushing, especially from RDM. Maybe if you're a squad, we might. But as a team duo in a squad scrim like this, against some really high tier teams, don't expect it. Don't expect them to make huge pushes. They might try to stay defensive, stay on the edges of the zone as much as possible, so they don't have to worry too much about what's going on and behind them. So RDM, Sean, and Papa are taking different vehicles. I think SOB was shooting at them in the vehicles, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem. It's a bit hard to shoot a moving target, especially when they're going over hills like that. They should be able to get away, even though they are taking some gunfire, it seems. MFD's up there as well, and they might be getting an angle on RDM. RDM stopped. This is a terrible spot for RDM to be in, especially against a team of 4, what I believe to be still 4, unless it's just 3. Still, MFD has eyes on them, has a position on higher end compared to the watchtower. You can shoot down at them, and they can obviously push without any issues. The windows are not meant to shoot backwards. They're meant to shoot against people who are coming up the mountain. So throwing grenades. Can he get it in the window? Is it in the window? No, it isn't. It is short. So let's see where they're positioned inside. This is, ooh, Sean almost down and out. Luckily did not lose his health all the way to 0, because if that happened, definitely couldn't expect the whole push, and Papa would just be left by himself. Now, Sean was able to get back to 100%. That's definitely well needed. Papa looks to be putting on the boosters. As I was telling you earlier, MFD has an easy way to get in. Nobody's holding them back, and this will be giving them easy access to throw those grenades and hopefully put some hurt. Now Sean lost 75% health, so you're gonna try to put some more boosters. Lost another 25%, so now he's at 50. This is bad. This is really bad. They're gonna keep throwing grenades until they get some knocks here. Another grenade was thrown inside, or just one outside. More grenades would definitely do the trick if they had them. RDM's kind of stuck here. They don't really have an option to get out. Definitely not with the car anymore. They're just way too close. Another grenade coming in. Oh, that was a mistake. They're like, I didn't need to throw that grenade, but hell, I guess so. They shoot down the door. This is RDM. The only thing they can really hope for is they run out of grenades and try to make that push, because the only way up here is the stairs. So as long as they keep that stairs in check, that would actually be great. Now if they ran out of grenades, that is it. And oh nope, Papa's down. Now you can expect everyone to make a push. You can see them running up the stairs already, and in they go. Oh, that was it. That was it. Oh, I thought they only got one, but they got both. But now they're getting shot from somewhere else. Honestly, I don't even know where. Must be from team 2 possibly. Maybe from Beebs, from the long distance. He does have a nice scope. I think it's a 6x scope on M16. This is not what he's looking at, which I hate about PUBG. What's going on, man? Come on, give me some good look. That's not the good look I'm looking for. Alright, well, we can't tell exactly what he's looking at, but I believe he's just trying to shoot through the windows of the watchtower to get some hits. He did get a few, just not enough to get a knock. And we got 9 teams left. We'll take a look at Team 13 here. Team 13 being a Normandy. So this is supposed to be a Normandy. With the lineup, Wraith, Pretzels, and Brady. Looks like they're throwing smokes in order to be ready for anyone that comes close, so they don't have to worry about throwing it later. That's sometimes a good idea, sometimes a bad idea, because then you're indicating where you are for the rest of them who don't know you're around yet. So, but again, it could be very useful, especially with teams that are already keeping an eye on. Iconic getting shot by Brady. Oh, he's sending a really close to PUBG bullet right there. He's a little glitchy, isn't he? Brady got knocked. Looks like he's going to be able to get revived. I wonder where Iconic is going to head to now. Unless they're just going to use that spot to hold down their fort. Is this game 1? Yes, it is game 1. We're going to be having 3 games total. And here's a team. Where are you? There you are. Bullet is staying hidden. Not a bad spot. No one really expects to look here. So I think he'll be good to go for a very long period of time, unless that zone kind of pushes him out. Expect him to survive for hopefully until near the end of the match. You can see here DN1 getting closer and closer. Team 7's on the left, Team 11's on the right, and they should be able to hold this. I think the watchtower is in play. I think they're gonna kind of keep this place until they are pushed as well. Now Team 7 very close by. SOB, they're staying low. They are on the right, the very edge of the zone. And it looks like we got some members who are getting hurt on Inpan. We trust. As they're trying to head over there, and it looks like SOB just went for a thirst here. We do have Riot Guy on IDK with Tweed and Bobman. Not a bad position. This should be definitely good for now, but they will have to move in soon. They have an opening, and they just got to be careful of Team 7 on their right. Let's take a look here back to Enormity. So we just pretty much made a whole circle around everybody. Riot Guy got knocked by what I believe to be his SOB. So again, this position is not bad, but they do need to move. They have to move in 44 seconds. This blue zone will be closing. It will be hurting a lot as well. They just don't have a way in. They could just take the car and kind of just like force their way up. That wouldn't be bad. Maybe throw a few smokes to give them a pathway up. or they can try to shoot back at SOB and get a few knocks before they move so they can have some easy access that way. There's a few decisions they can make. Let's see which one works best, because now they only got 19 seconds. Time is ticking, and this blue zone's not going to be waiting much longer. Bombman's getting into a vehicle. Looks like he's going to be pushing up. Let's see what SOB does. Looks like SOB's ignoring them now. And that will give time for Bombman to make his way into the new zone, perfectly placing himself at the bottom of the hill. This is a great spot for Team 1. No way our team's going to be coming over this hill to take a look, as there's so many other things that are going on. MFD's in the house. They're not going to come out, especially going to the outer edge of the zone. You have Team 7, who has their own little edge, but they're not going to move to the left because they have to worry about Team 9, MFD, in the houses. Team 12, look at this. DN1 right next to SOB. Look at how close they are, right next door to each other, and none of them notice each other. Right here, these are two different teams right in the middle of your map right here. SOB Mia's on the left, DN1 Jackson right there. They have to be seen. I don't know if maybe he just wants to stay hidden because he knows once he starts shooting he'll be spotted. But you gotta take risks sometimes, and that would be the time to do that one, I think. There's so many teams in this small circle, hard to tell where to follow everybody. We have Tweed and Bombman on the left. And it looks like Enormity's getting hit hard. Lanap, 1 left, 1 HP to go. How is this going to be? Oh, grenades going down, so close to hitting Lanap, and Lanap somehow, some way, staying alive through all this bombing and gunfire over his head whizzing by. I am super surprised that Rye Guy, Bombman, and Tweed haven't gotten Lanap yet, but Lanap staying alive. I don't know how you're doing it, man. Now let's see what Rye Guy does. They're not even looking back down. I think they think it's all taken care of, but they are not correct in that outcome. And there you go, finally getting Lanap, who is just about healed up, finally finishing off that team. So now they don't have to worry about their backsides. They can just focus in front. MFD obviously been hanging around here, perfectly in place in the houses. As you can see, SOB is now feeling a little movement here, trying to get the positions they need. Flix has finally taken out that member from Team 12, apparently, as he was able to take the loot box there. Iconic. Now that was Iconic getting him, not SOB, I believe. They're trying to shoot across the way to get SOB. I was told in the chat that SOB is in the crew challenge, top 30. Well done, guys. Coco gets knocked, Curly gets knocked. This might have been a bad time to mention how well they've been doing, as they just got 2 members knocked. More shots in the smoke, just throwing it in there, and all of SOB is out. Just could not hide enough, as that blue zone is kind of pushing them farther and farther out. Now we do have MFD still inside, and Iconic Shadow gets knocked, and Thirsted. MFD just hanging inside. 1 knock though, as he's just peeking around. Acom doing a really good job there. And more shots, but no, you gotta return the fire. Legit, it continues his onslaught. And he has to pay attention to his right, and he does. Nice strafing on Reigns. So now we have 2 more teams left, with Rye Guy getting knocked. Iconic has 2 people left, 1 knocked, 1 up, and the same thing goes for IDK, but I don't know where your teammate is. Rye Guy, where's your teammate? I don't even see him. I honestly don't know where he is. You have Iconic, who just got his pickup. Rye Guy is still by himself. Oh, Bombman, that's where you are. Looks like Bombman was just trying to heal up. So Rye Guy's trying to make his way over. He's going to try to let Rye Guy do the work for him so he doesn't have to go in the open and kind of be hidden here. Let's see if that works out. Will he have the time? It seems like he will have the time. Perfect. I don't think they're going to be looking back here. It's going to be very hard to see him from their angle, especially with this few pieces of logs just giving them protection. So Rye Guy will get healed up. I think Bombman would be a good idea to stay hidden. Looks like they're shy of shooting some Flix. Oh, Reigns got hit. I'm surprised Bombman was able to get that angle on him. Oh no, it's the blue zone doing it. And they're being forced out. Great job from IDK. They get the win. Well done for Rye Guy and Bombman, along with Tweed and Juan and Only. So they have 8 from Rye Guy, 4 from Bombman, 1 from Tweed. That's the team total. 8, 11, 12, 13 total kills. And before I continue, so we don't all lose our minds with the sound, let me just lower that. We have Iconic. Nicely done. 6 from Acom, 3 from Reigns, people working together with 0. Dream coming in with 3 kills. Nice job, Merman. We got team 12, or coming in 12th place is Vicario, Shinka, and Chikun. You guys making this hard for me, man. But well done, getting 12th place, 1 kill. Hopefully you guys can continue to do well. We got Hydra, John with 5, 1 piece from everybody else. So that's a team total of 8. Fade, coming in with 1 kill. 1 kill for Unplugged. CG, can't read that, with 0 kills. PPG with 0. Central Lobby with 1 kill. And Echo coming in with 0. And I know you guys couldn't hear that sound. Maybe you could in the background, but it was blaring in my ear. And let me make sure I get the sound back up so I don't forget that. Was I on the right page the entire time? I hope I was. Yes, I think I was. If I wasn't, I hope because I just went through all of that. And maybe I just switched it now, so I'm hoping I did. Because it's definitely more important. Click on the yellow chat button, blah, 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 blah. Alright, well, I guess when I switched the sound off, that I went to a different channel. That's okay then. I think that's fine. You guys are probably going to be saying to me in a moment, because I'm going to be looking at this chat, like, what are you doing? But that's alright. Let me make sure this sound is up too. Okay. And we're going to get into match number 2. And I'm not sure what we're going to have installed for match number 2. It could be anything. Hopefully something real good. Deadshot Joker, thank you for the follow. Fallen L. Let me know if that's right. Fallen L or Fallen 1. Thank you for the 25 bits. It says cheer 25. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. Hopefully we'll see you more often. I'd love to have that. Echo Hobbs, thank you for the follow. Echo Kane, thank you for the follow. And I'm gonna go with Oddingham. That can't be words. That can't be a name of sorts. Odin Gaming Inc. Odin Gaming Inc. That's my guess. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Let me make sure I get into the room as well. Don't want to forget that. AO Shanibal. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Shrillix 290. Thank you for hosting with 1 viewer. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. Thank you guys for being active in the chats. Really do appreciate that. Hopefully you guys will go to the Discord for RDM. They have a really good Discord. That's where you can participate in these scrimmages. So if you want to play, you want to compete, if you're new to esports or you've been in esports for a very long time, you want to find another place to compete, this is where you can do it. So if anyone's on the chat, we'll post RDM's Discord server link. That would be very much appreciated. And then we can have you all play, because I would love to see that. It is open to everybody. It's not just competitive teams, although competitive teams usually play in these. You just have to have 4 different people who want to compete with you, or 3, I guess, who want to compete with you. So you have a team of 4, and they have these every week. Every week, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Naked Ninja says, nice job, everyone. The Lippy Hippie says, GG's. Mama Tuage. I'm not sure if I pronounced that at all correct, but hello to you. Thank you for being here. My Twitch is laggy, says Flips GT. I hope it's not too laggy. But we'll I don't know. There's nothing really I can do about it. I'll have to take a look and see what it looks like later on. Why is it black? You did not get rid of the sound. You did not get rid of the sound. I did. Oh, and I did? No, yeah, I did. All right, I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. Bang, bang, bang. That's all he hears. 11 died in like the first zone. Pew, pew. Lol can't over gunfire. That's all right. It's all good, guys. Shooting all your mags after the match is ridiculously annoying on the stream. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I tried to turn it off, and I think what happens was I turned it off, but then I changed channels. I didn't mean to change the channel. As you see, it's all black then. So that's what happened. And then that channel did not have the sound off. It's weird. If you don't know what OBS is, it's a little tinkering here and there. What is this name? Mega Mobile Gamer, something like that. It says yep. Nope. Kappa says Bullet iOS. The end game should be over by now. Hey man, be me. Let me actually make sure I get into the right. That'd be good to be in the right spot. Expect me to raid you, says the Mega Mobile Gamer. Thank you. We appreciate that for sure. Mama to age. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for being here as well. Appreciate it. So we got 56 people in the room. I'm excited to see what we're gonna have. If you guys want to compete, again, you just gotta go to their page on Discord. You can head over to our page as well. This is the Naked Esports page on my profiles here on Omlet and on Twitch. And we can definitely tell you how to get to the RDM Discord. So let us know. But I definitely hope that somebody will post on chat how to get to RDMs. Okay. I think the stream is laggy, says. I hope it's not. I think you mentioned that earlier. But we'll see. I mean, that's the only thing I can do. I mean, let's see what it looks like. I have to look back. I actually did try to get the settings to be a little bit better just yesterday. So it did seem to work earlier, but you know, never know. I'll have to maybe tinker around with it again. It's all in progress. It's all in progress. I'll check the stats. Alright, check the rest of the stats for Iconic. Here we go. Let's head over now. If you guys are in, we'll take a look. Because we just took a look at one. I wasn't sure who we took a look at. I think it was Flicks. But now we'll take a look at Shadow. And yes, alright, I'm good to go. So we have Iconic Shadow. Iconic, I think everybody knows they do really well, and we'll see how well they continue to do in these scrims. We got 39 wins, 113 matches played, 7.25 kill death ratio. So that's a win ratio of 34%, 79% as your top 10, 16 most kills, and 2100 for your highest damage, 869 average damage. There's a lot that peek out to me here. The win ratio, crazy amount. So you're winning roughly between 3 and 4%, or 3 to 4 times out of 10 you are winning your matches. That's huge. That is big, because that is obviously the overall arching theme here is to survive. That is, PUBG Mobile is a surviving game. Now, how do you survive determines how well you can play against others. So highest damage is one of those things we really take a look at. 2100 being really, really, really good. 869 is probably the thing that peeks out to me the most, though. Really high average damage. I think most people usually have between 400 to 500 here, so pretty much doubling that. Really, really good. All right, let's take a look at the rest of your team players. We got Reigns here. 53 match. Oh, jeez. 53 wins, 122 matches, so that's 43 win ratio, 43%. And then you have 73% as your top 10, 19 most kills, 2300 for your highest damage, and 858 for your average. So I think we're going to have a theme here with Iconic, is that they really, really pay attention to two things. Win ratio, which obviously 43% is crazy, and your average damage being 858 here, again, somewhere around the 800s. So both those things will definitely do well in regular matches, and we'll see how well they can do here in the scrimmages tonight. Aikim, here we go. 23 wins, 91 matches played, so that's 25% win ratio with a top 10 of 71. We got most kills at 20, highest damage 2900. Are you kidding me? With an average of 808. So really, obviously what I'm saying earlier, 2900 highest damage, almost reaching that god tier. I'm not giving it to you, but you're almost there with 3000. I always consider 3000 your god tier, so definitely very close to that, but obviously good win ratios and average damage in total. Let's also take, I think we already took a look at flicks, but I'll just head straight back over. 3,000 highest damage, reaching that god tier, well done. 27% win ratio, 79 wins over 292 matches, and 746 your average damage. So well done. I think we have a theme here with getting high win ratios and damage throughout the entire iconic team. And so that will definitely be a recipe for victory in scrimmages, but it all depends. Because there's only 3 matches. It's not hundreds of matches. It's just 3. Gotta do well. Alright. Let's see. Anyone with really cool logos? PUBG. I like that. Let's take a look at you guys. Beautiful logo. Average male. I like it. I like it. Let's take a look at your stats. 16 wins, 110 matches played. And I also do want to make sure everything is set, right? Like I'm not missing anything. That'd be positive. You don't need to be a good squad to train with, blah, blah, blah. What do we got here? Never really watched Scrims before, says Flips. Thank you for joining in and being one of the first Scrims you watched. Scout play with them. Oh, it looks like we're getting started. Scout play with them, says RDM Rogue. This game, it's better to play them. Yeah, it's a lot more fun to play in them. I would definitely agree. Dead shot Joker. Okay, let me get in, says RDM Scout. I would die first zone if I play in a scrim, says Flip. Maybe not. Maybe not. You just gotta have a good teamwork, especially in squads. So it could work out. Besides the fact that you can see more as a streamer, obviously as a streamer it makes it a lot easier for me to tell what the good decisions are. But that's all because I have hindsight compared to everyone who's playing has to figure out what to do based on the information they have. Stats don't matter, says PK Data. Stats do matter. At a level, they do matter. Yes, they do, says YOLO MC Swagatron 454. Yes, I think some degree they don't matter, but you know, I think definitely a good chunk obviously matters. Those look like my season 7 stats minus the high KD and 576. Alright, so we'll make sure I'm all set. I don't want to be trying to read all the chat and not even make a dent in it. So let's get things started here on the game. Alright, alright. Alright, what do we got? We got a Southern Plain Line on Vikindi. I love Vikindi, by the way. Vikindi's my favorite map of all of them. And it goes Vikindi, Erangel, Sandhawk, Miramar. That's my level of choices. Vikindi being so good because there's so many different types of areas, so many different houses. It's not all cookie cutter, kind of like you see maybe in other maps. But this is so great. This is so great. Something happened with the sound, but I think I'll be coming back when they drop. But I hope the sound comes back. That'd be terrible if it doesn't. We're gonna head over to Gorka because we see a few teams drop here. We have and everything's rendering in, so just give that a sec, and then we'll have everything get going for you guys. Here's sent to lobby again, as I said earlier. Team 21, now Team 14 in the distance. This is a Normandy, so on Team 14 there should be a Normandy, and then Team 6 is what is Team 6 anyway? Team 6 with WG. Team 6 is War Gods. So this is the first time actually we've seen War Gods. So we'll keep an eye on them here, as there's definitely going to be some action going on regardless. Looks like Wrath took a few hits there from a Normandy. Now a Normandy's in a terrible position. As I said earlier, being in the middle, pretty much. Being in the middle of two teams, getting sandwiched in. As you can see, this is a whole different Team 14, that's still Team 14, but here you have Team 21 right here on the edge next to Team 14. So this is not a great spot for Normandy. Maybe they can overcome. It looks like they're trying to take out first against War Gods. And War Gods, one of the members got knocked. Huge move there. Everyone trying to use their TPP view so they can look around. Wrath is moving around, trying to shoot across and does, and that is it for War Gods. Quickly taken out. Well done for Normandy. Now they do have to worry about the other front that they are dealing with right now, as they have one member knocked as well inside this compound or this house. They were able to thirst him and take all the stuff that he had, especially early game. It's not bad to thirst, especially because you need the weaponry, the ammo. You're usually pretty low in the beginning stages, so it's just something that's necessary. Sent to lobby right there in front of them. Getting a nice molly inside, but not hitting anybody, surprisingly. He's right there. And it looks like, oh, he went through it. Dangerous move. You might get knocked because of it. And he does. Huge mistake going for movement. You gotta wait it out. And nice shots there. Getting a hit and a not, oh boy. Getting knocked in the process though. So now they just traded those. So now it's 1v2 essentially. Spectre shooting to the left side, trying to get hits on Wrath. Wrath avoiding those. Getting the revival on Geek. Should be good. Wrath is nowhere close to his teammates, so they're just going to let that revival go, and it's going to become a 3v1. Huge mistake, I think, for Wrath right here. Wrath is backing up. Now that pretty much the rest of your teammates are going to be impossible to get picked up unless you defeat everybody. I don't even know where they went. You're just shooting across the way. And that is it. Wait, we got one member here. This is the same team? Yes, it is. Okay, so that is it, actually. So Sent to lobby just won that battle. And we're going to take a look at something else. So here's In Pan We Trust. It looks like they're close to another team with Team 22. Not sure who that is. Let's take a look at the tag. Team 22 is a bit far. Okay. Alright. Well, apparently rendering still needs to occur. But in the distance here, we got Team 22. I think it's... No, it isn't. This is Echo. So Echo with Team 22. This is a great place to loot. And obviously, one of my favorite places to go to in general. Because of the rooftop access, it makes it a lot more fun. It kind of brings in a different dimension of the game when you can hop roof to roof throughout the whole entire city. So it looks like Inpan is going to head out here. They probably got what they needed and going to choose a different place to call home. They also have to get into the zone. We're going to keep an eye on them because, well, there's a team that might be in front of them. Oh, don't want to hit a rock. And now they're off and driving. Trying for ace, but I don't. But I know I won't make it, says Flip. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you will. Oh, they're right there. And in the car they go. Are they going to take some shots? They might as well try it. And, oh, he's taking a lot of hits. Kane is down. Huge mistake saying too far out there. As now his teammates are trying to get the revival. And more hits on the right side. Another knock. They had this element of surprise. They were in the middle of the street, but Bobman, Ryguy, and Tweed were able to change it up, change the narrative, and get some hits back on Team 22. They were able to get both revivals because obviously Team IDK is a little bit too far away to actually cause some kills. Tweed on the right is dangerous here. I don't know if this is a good spot. He's going to be in the smoke, and they are shooting from behind as well. Looks like they're trying to drive off. And he's going for the thirst, but it looks like the rest of the team is out. So Echo losing 2 players in that exchange. I don't know if they're going to come back. I doubt it. I think they're off to the races here. Yep, they're gone. So a terrible mistake from Echo, but they will be able to lick their wounds and stay alive for another period of time. Let's take a look at Team 5 here as they're trying to run in to the new zone. This is Dream Makers. There is a Team Fate on the right side. So everything's still rendering in. Just give that a sec. Everything will be good to go soon. So we have Sakura, we have Vernan, Sant, and Ming. Is it Ming or Mine? I think it's Mine, actually. Let's see what we have. It's Mine, because the E has a weird bottom half. But yep. Looks like they're going to be running in 2s. It's not a bad idea. Sometimes that can work. So I'm just looking at the map, seeing where I think action might occur. Team 8 might be on a chase here, and Team 9, I would love to see gunfire by and Flick's getting shot. Apparently, I can't really tell what's going on. Looks like oh, okay, drives into the middle of the river. Apparently, I know everything kind of looks kind of strange. Just give that a sec. Hopefully, everything will render in soon enough. They're heading toward. Flicks is heading toward his teammates. Looks like he got kind of stalled there. And now he's good to go. So iconic. It looks like Flicks was taking a few shots, but it looks like the car was able to deflect most of those bullets, if not all of them. And he's off with his teammates. It can be dangerous sometimes, trying to drive in the middle of nowhere. Looks like SOB was able to take out a member of someone. Rye guy's driving by. I think he sees him, but I don't think he's going to be able to get any hits because of it. So they have a vehicle as well. They're probably going to take that and kind of head out. They're going to take the loot as much as possible. I still don't know who they killed here, but they do have a kill so far, at least one. Yep. Take a look at Team 23 this time around. Man, when I change it up, man, it is rendering bad. Sorry about the render, guys. Hopefully that can change soon enough. Alright, so I'm trying to ease my computer with other stuff that's downloaded, so. Hopefully that will help. Alright, let's head out, see what we can find for action, shall we? Because I want to see more action, that's all I want. I want it bad, let's go. Team 7. Possibly going to be into some trouble. They stop early. It looks like they got this compound. They're going to be fine. All these teams are avoiding all the damage. I can't blame them. Definitely helps out. Especially when they're all trying to get to the end. Trying to stay alive in order to get that sweet chicken dinner. Team 25 apparently is shooting against RDM. Thinks that in pan we trust. And I know everything looks wonky still. They're just driving in on a weird ass road. Sean, Scout, and Pop-Up, part of RDM. There you go. They have their own type of... Finally, physics kind of takes control here. And they're heading in. I wonder how far they're going to go. They might just stick around to the edge here. Yeah, it seems like that's what Pop was doing. And that should work out for the most part for now. That way you don't have to worry too much about any people behind you. It's a big deal. This is PUBG. We were taking a look at their stats earlier. Good stats all around. Team 25, apparently Impan was driving by, took a few hits, and have made their way to a compound. Trying to throw some smoke so he can get out of that position. Looks like he stopped here with the snowmobile. And now he's gonna be off. There he goes. driving by a team on team 4. He's just getting to the rest of his teammates here. We saw In-Pan drive by earlier. Took a few hits, but that was alright. And it looks like Panda is able to come in to say hello to his teammates once again. They're all together without any issues, at least for the time being. Now this circle has a lot of different houses. Oh boy. There you go. This is great for Dream Makers, getting a nice hit there. Nice hit on Luhu as well. Again, feeling thirsty as well, and they just got the instant kill on the rest of their players. So Dream Makers staying still for the very last moment. They thought they had a place here as a safe haven, but they did not, and Dream Makers takes the win. Well done. And apparently people are shooting across the way. Looks like SOB's doing the work there. Fish and chips for the win. Let's go Echo. I like it. Let's go Echo. I'd like to see Echo do well here. Tweed looks like he's got taken out on IDK. Rye Guy, Bobman are the only ones left. We got a nice view of his butt, apparently. Yeah, I'm getting more of a lag myself here now. Hopefully that won't be a long-term issue. We'll take a look over here. Apparently 2 teams are right next to each other. We got DN1 next to RDM Beebs. Beebs apparently is by himself against a whole squad of DN1. This is a rough spot for him. I don't know if I don't think there is anyone else. Beebs has to be very, very, and I can't stress this enough, very careful. His best bet is probably to back out of this somehow, some way. If you can take out a whole squad by yourself, I'd be super impressed. I would love to see a squad wipe by yourself. I've only seen it done happen a handful of times, and that's even saying it lightly, probably less than a handful. Beep's trying to throw a grenade in, getting different angles. Does not get a hit on anyone. Takes a shot. Looks like he's going to get shot at. They definitely know where he is behind this wall. He's going to try to throw something. Grenade thrown over. And they did not cook it long enough. As he is still... They were just able to dodge it. He's able to move. Cooking it is so important. TPP, so he's able to see him first. Take some shots. Beebs didn't take a single hit. That is very important right there. To the right. And quickly taken out. Just could not get that shot button off in time. And so that molly would have done him in instead if that didn't happen. So well done, DN1. And it was only one person they needed to take care of, but they took care of it efficiently. Getting the win. So all these teams in the circle, they're not moving a single inch. We do have teams that are outside, and we'll see where they rotate into. I don't know. Apparently they don't have a vehicle, but they're heading straight to Team 16 on parallel with the blue zone. So I don't know why they're trying this. I don't know if they think that there is a team over there and they want to take them out. That might be something they want to try. That being said, we'll see. Great render, says Flips. Yeah, it stinks. Render is stinking today. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible, and this is one of those days. Hopefully it'll get back into order in the third match, maybe? I'm not sure. So Team 16's right there, and they're being very cautious. I guess they know that the team's over there. It would be very difficult to figure that out, especially where they were. They were pretty far away from this whole team. Now they're kind of backing off away from them. They do have to head into the zone. They're going parallel with the blue zone. I'm not sure what the move is here for RDM, but they are trying something out. They are plotting. That is something for sure. Maybe they have a vehicle over there that they'll take. Let's head over to Team 16 that's in front of us as they're running in over the pond. Team DN1 is over there as well with Chef and a few others. 3 at least. So they have this part of the edge. I guess one has one inside, but I think the rest want to keep moving forward. Team 19 driving by, stopping here too, as one player is here, and the rest of his team's forced back into the place here. They got to be careful. I don't think he realizes Papa's possibly going to be shot first, and almost loses all of his health. Close call there, but look at this. Coming in with a nice knock in front, getting his but no, his teammate says, you can't just continue to shoot at my player after that. You can't go for thirsts. That's what happens when you go for the thirst. You don't stop paying attention to everybody else. Now you have Papa on the floor. RDM going to his teammate. That's his own teammates. And they were able to take out the squad. RDM was definitely flat-footed in that. They didn't realize that there was a team around, and yet they were able to take the win. Well done. Send to lobby. Right next to another team, PUBG. Average male seems to be in his scope. I don't know if the other team knows about the positioning of sent to lobby. He's trying to look everywhere. They know they're over there. That is one thing that apparently is for sure. Average male is looking at their direction as well. So, oh, he's taking some shots. He's trying to get out of that window frame now and does. Lost 50% of the health. They have the very edge of this new zone, so they shouldn't have to worry too much about moving, at least in the time being. And neither does Team 21. They have the new zone as well. So I think it'll be more of a war of attrition between these two teams for now until something drastically changes with the zone. Team 19. Going back over to you guys with RDM, as because you guys are the ones that keep moving in with the zone and there's always a team around. DN1 is right there in that compound. I don't know if it doesn't seem like Pop is paying attention to that either. He's heading straight to this place right now. And getting shot immediately. Papa did not have a single chance in hell and he goes down and out. Now his teammates are way back here. That should be an indicator to watch out for that house. They have the vehicle at the edge. I don't think they're moving. Papa made a major mistake there. And Sean and Scout are now going to have to try to do this on their own. Here we have PUBG. It looks like Team 10. They were able to take out one, I believe. Because they were right next to him. Unless he was able to take the car and get out. Hydrate was the other team around. I don't know who to think. Who should we go to? We can stick around here for now, I think, for a time being. Take a look at these teams and what they got. I mean, they have different weaponry here. Looks like one of that G-weaponed guns. I like that very much. M16 in the back, so definitely can utilize that long range with the 2.5 ammo type weaponry. I think he has an AKM and an M4. That'll do. M4, obviously the AKM, great for short range. The M4 doing the long range for him, I think. I don't know what kind of scope he has. Let's take a look. Oh, you're moving back and forth. I can't even click you. It looks like a 4-time scope, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but this is my Morningstar. We just happened to click on them. So, In Pan We Trust still has all 4 other players. Kush, Panda, Queen, and Monstar. That's great. That's a good start to have. They have 2 kills in their pockets as well. Queen right here. Oh my god, everything's rendering in so... No, this isn't render. This is lag. Lag is going nuts now. Hopefully we won't have this too big of an issue later on. There's so many different teams here right now. Dream Makers, you got Sent to Lobby in front of them. Weird render. Spectre trying to throw some grenades into the smoke, hoping to get a hit. Mine is right there, actually. It's a little bit farther back than the smoke, actually. Grenade does not make contact with anybody. Jeez. Sorry about the lag, guys. Sento Lobby hurt badly. One more player with Mine. Mine gets taken out, and that is it for Sento Lobby. Well done from Team 21. Way to go. I think, oh no, that is Sento Lobby, right? On Team 21. So they just took out a different team. I think it was Dreammakers. Yes, it was. So well done there. Now Team 13 is in the mix. PBG's coming in closer and closer. As you can see here in front of us with Bullet. And I don't know if Bullet's going to try to make a push here with the rest of his teammates. That would be a good idea, actually, I think. But they're going to maybe hold back. They have all 4 of their players. I guess they're just not willing to take that risk at the moment. And that should be fine, at least for now. They do, well, we'll see. We'll see what they want to do. Decisions have to be made on the fly. They heard all the gunshots from Team 21, and they've decided to hold back. At least for now, they do have the zone. They don't, actually, they no longer have the new zone, and they're going to have to probably take this vehicle. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to drive in at this moment in order to find a place. Yeah, they're like all getting together. It's like, yeah, should we go? Yes, yes, we should go. Let's do this. I guess not. They're going to stay held up here. They have a minute before this zone closes, so maybe they'll wait till the last minute and then find a place. But Team 10 driving on the right side. Hydrate. Oh, Chris stopped. I think One and Only stopped. No, he's moving. Chris stopped, but it looks like not taking any shots right now on PBG as they're driving off into the sunset. Hydrate Chris. Gotta keep moving. Getting hit a few times. One hit for sure. Looks like he's going to be able to get out, though. Almost a dangerous move by sticking around. Obviously, Team 7's here. Team 23, PBG, is right there. So this is SOB and PBG all in the same area. This is so close. Look at where SOB is right now. Coco's right there. And finally comes out to say hello. Takes a few shots, not a hit, not a finish, but there you go. Finally getting the knock he needed. And Coco is going to change in positions to the tree line. As one shot is now knocked. And PBG has to figure out what to do next. You have Joker over there taking a few hits and gets knocked as well. Average Male now left by himself here. As we're going to head over there. Blue zone overtaking him. He's going to have to run in. This is dangerous right now. He's going to try to go all the way to the left. He's getting shot at. He's still alive. No, he isn't anymore. SOB takes him out. And so SUB now is going to have this whole side to themselves. They're going to be able to get in without any issues, at least for the time being. Look at all these teams that are in here. We got Top Gun Nega Mega. We got MFD. We got, yeah, MFD. But also, yeah, PBG. So many different people in this one spot. There's a few of these compounds being taken by a few different teams. And so that is the reason why they haven't all kind of converged quite yet. They're just kind of all playing defensively. They're all staying behind the walls, using that TPP look so you can look around, see through the windows without actually being in the window, and looking around the houses as well. And that is what they're trying to do, trying to get an easy hit, waiting for one to peek out just a little bit more so they can finally get some shots on them. Grenades would be huge at this point. I don't know if anyone has any left. Not really a big fan of this map either, but I'll play it, says Flip. I love this map. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This map is crazy good. That's just my thoughts. Looks like he's taking shots on SOB in the distance. Mia's knocked. Coco's going back for a heal. Can he make it back there in time? He's getting hit a few times. In the smoke they go. Shots have been fired over here as well. MFD Hannibal is trying to lick his wounds, staying alive. How are all these teams still here? We have Iconic on top now, staying low in the prone position. trying to look at everything. There is so much going on. PBG is right on the right. We have MFD on the left here. We got Central Lobby on Team 21 and the other house. We have Iconic here on top as well. So this is probably going to be the wild card type of group right here. Who are they going to battle it out with? It seems like PBG is there. Ooh, maybe not, because they're going to be on the roof of it. They're going to have a hard time shooting down. But they might get some shots across the way. Blue zone's going to be starting to move. Interesting spot right here. Iconic has. Geek in the smoke, trying to stay low. His team is completely wiped out. You have Rye Guy and Bob Man by the rocks here, each with their own vehicles. Into the new zone they go. Team 8 with Iconic, Akim, and Flicks outside of the houses. They should be fine here as well. Shadow's jumping off from Iconic. He's got to get into the new zone. Looks like they're staying together outside. MFD's right inside. You still have Team 21 on the left there. We're trying to take some shots and apparently avoiding those. Nice grenade. Apparently. Ooh, going for thirsts. In the smoke he is and gets knocked. MFD has one more person left standing somewhere. And there he is to take it out completely. Iconic, well done. And we're left with two different teams now. We got Iconic. And we do have Team 21, which I think is sent to the lobby. Nice job, Geek, getting Akim. Akim was a dangerous spot for Team 21 as they had the rest of the group in the houses. Akim had that nice angle to shoot in the windows, but it just didn't work out for him. Grenade was thrown, I think, got a knock here. Is he going for the revival? This is dangerous, though. He has to move. He doesn't have time for this blue zone stuff. Gets his gun out, ready to go. Goes inside. So he's, oh, this is his teammate too. This is good. I didn't think his teammate was inside already. Shots fired. As they just pretty much overcame this area. Reigns coming in as well. Taking some shots against him. In the blue zone, he still is. He's gonna jump out. Iconic Flicks is right there. He does jump out. Where is he gonna go? So many different Iconic members around, and yet he puts himself right in the middle of it on the first floor. Akim with 4. Nice job. Flicks with 3. Shadow with 7. And 1 from Reigns. So that's a team total 15. Well done. And there's the gunfire. All right, this time. That's what I did last time. Somehow, every time I lower it, it brought me to a different channel. But this should work. This should work. I don't think you guys can hear it. So we're going to try. We're going to finally get this done right. So as I said before, 15 kills for Iconic to start off on the second match. Well done. Central Lobby gets a nice amount of kills too. 6 from Mega, 4 from Money, 1 from Geek, and 2 from Spectre. So that's a team total of 13. Well done. MFD coming in with 1 kill, but they get 3rd place. Nice job, legit. Bob Man with 5, 2 for Rye Guy, so well done. They get 7 total. PBG coming in with 0 kills. Hydrate with 0. RDM with 5. Well done, Sean. SOB with 5 as well. Well done, Coco. DN1 comes in with 3 kills, 1 apiece from some of their players. PBG, the other team, comes in with 0 kills. Inpan We Trust with 3. Dream with 4. We got Echo coming in with 0 kills. CG with a member from Apollo, Apex, I'm not sure which one, but with 0 kills. RDM with 0. Fade Bays with 0. We got Enormity with 4 from Lineup and Wraith coming in with the help. NWG with Gods coming in with 0. So that's it for that match. And we're going to have one more match to determine who wins the whole scrimmage. It's a It's a I always have a hard time saying this word. I don't know why. Cumulative. I still feel like I'm butchering the word for some strange and odd reason. But yes, so it's going to be combined. It's a better word to use, I guess, for me. Combined with the 3 matches. So there's a point system. So if you get a higher rank, you're more likely to get points from that. If you get a lot of kills, you'll get more points for that. So it's a little bit a mix of both. And so they'll combine all the 3 scores from what you did in each of the 3 matches. And that's how it works. That's how it works. So we'll figure out the results after the scrimmage. Totals will be tallied. And there you go. So, Flips, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Kirknax, hit hops. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And that is what we got so far. What else do we got? Let's see what you guys have been writing in chat. Trying to figure out which there is there, says Flip. With there, and there. The Lippy Hippie. Hello, thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Pretty sure if you read the rules upon entering the chat, it says no self-promotion. Yeah, definitely no self-promotion on that. So I did see that earlier. I just couldn't do anything about it. But yes, Celeste Isaiah says, everyone follow me for daily live streams on PUBG, Cyber Hunter, whatever the case may be. Yeah, don't do that. Definitely, you feel free to tell people to follow you. That's totally fine, but don't make this like this whole thing. You know, people are just trying to enjoy themselves. I hope you can agree with that. Did not work. I don't know what that is. But yeah. We're going to go into match number 3, and it's going to be Erangel FPP. So be ready for it. Enjoy yourselves. If you guys want to compete, you can. You got to go over to their Discord, the RDM Discord. I don't know if it's posted in the chats if we have been, but if not, I can try to post it in there as well. I just haven't seen it. Alright. But definitely make sure to go to their Discord. You head over to my Discord and ask how you can compete in these scrimmages. Mine's on my profile on Omlet and on Twitch. Head over there, click the Discord link. It should bring you over to Naked Esports. And there, just go to the general chat. You can write out pretty much whatever you want. And you can ask there how to compete in the RDM scrims. It'll be very easy to do. If you have any questions, just let us know. Hopefully we can help you out. Thank you, Celeste, for being in. And Celeste Isaiah says, can I join? You have to be registered for these events. So again, all you have to do is register to compete. The first 25 will pretty much have a guaranteed slot. After that, they'll be put on the wait list. You have to confirm the day before. At least that's how we usually do it. I don't know if RDM does it, but got to go through their process and try to get in to compete. All right. 39 joined in, so we're going to get things started. It looks like people are getting in real quick. I like it. I like that a lot. I think we roughly have 60 to 70 people in these scrims. That's a good number to have. And hopefully you guys will enjoy watching if you are just watching. We're going to take a look at In Pan We Trust because I like their logo. They have changed it recently. It was all black, but now it has this nice golden color. I'm also going to get some more water, so I'll be right back, and then I'll take a look at stats here. Just hang tight, and I'll be right back. And put some music on for you guys too while I'm at it. Alright. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much. We're gonna get match number 3, the final match in. And as you see, yes, hashtag in Pan we trust. That's the stats we're gonna be looking at. So let's take a look at Kush's. Excuse me. FPP or TPP? Which one do you prefer? Looks like you prefer FPP. We got 4.37 kill death ratio, 8 wins in 59 matches played, so that's 13% win ratio, 57% top 10, 15 most kills, 1,725 is your highest damage, 646 for your average damage. Not bad right there. I would think generally this whole thing, except for the win ratio, I think it needs to be a little bit higher. Obviously, only playing 59 matches doesn't really determine how well you play. Stats in this level does not really mean anything. Unless I would say once you reach over 100 matches played, that's when it really determines like what kind of player you are. But for now, utilizing what we got, I think you want to increase your win ratio, get your kills and your damage are pretty high. I like that already. So early on, you're doing some work, and getting that 646 average damage does go a long way. Looks like we're getting started very early. I like that. I like how quick they are. If you guys enjoy that, you guys like that, because I certainly do. We can get things started as soon as you guys get in, and that's how this works. Fallen giving his money away like always. Kush, thank you for posting the Discord link. That helps a ton. So hit that Discord link, guys. That one that Kushmark pushed. And Rogue says thank you. Yes. Thank you, Kush. DN1 says Banjo Samurai. I like the language there. Let's go. Come on. Who's going to win this one? I'm not sure who's in the lead, actually. I actually have not been, mentally paying attention to that. But we might see. It looks like we have a lot of love for Black Echo right here. For DW. Oh man, you guys are moving too fast for me to even read it. DWQ Riff Des. It can't be words. Those can't be words to make a sentence, or that just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're gonna have to get this all situated because I'm a bit late to the ball. And there we go. Let's go. All right, we got Erangel, as we said before. It is a east to west plane line. A little bit on the north side, so being on the north side could be very difficult to get that military base Novo area. That being said, I bet we're gonna have some people take cars, head over south, and take a look over to see if they can get the loot over there. Severny might be a place I think a lot of teams may go to, because not very often you'll have a plane that can go there. But Chinky, Yasnaya, Rozhok School, Lipovka, Milta, and Georgopol, Zarki, all those places very easy to get to. Expect those to be utilized by at least a few teams, if not by one team. Gatka, Quarry, Primorsk, I don't think any team's going to be dropping over there. They may try to take a car over to Primorsk, but that's about it. So we have a few teams dropping to Milta. Quite interesting. Very many, actually. So you can see right in the mini-map already, just between these teams, we have Team 19, Team 25, and Team 1. Team 1 being IDK. And we have apparently that in Pan we trust. Yes, it is. People were trying to take a look at their stats, but couldn't do it in time. And they're going down to Milta, with RDM doing the same, MFD doing the same. And we'll take a look over here. Things are rendering in, so let's give that a quick hot sec. Yeah. So it looks like Inpan took the car, but they left the rest of their players. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is, but interesting choice for that split up between their teammates. I'm not sure if that was intended. Hi, how are you today? Says it's Ninja Craft. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just gonna take a look at this. Here we got Bombman, Tweed, Rye Guy. It looks like Team 9's right in front of them. MFD might have some action quickly. Sweet Gamer 64. Please don't self-promote like that. I would appreciate it. Definitely. I hope everyone follows each other, but that's beside the point. Don't do the YouTube thing. That's just appreciate it if you don't. And it looks like MFD kind of got away with that with Novo. It looks like Bombman, I don't know how many players he has with him in that vehicle, but it looks like they're going to head over to military base. by themselves too. I don't think anyone's around to kind of stop them. So we're gonna head over to north side as we have two teams really close to each other. This should be a Normandy, I believe, with Lanup, Legend, and Fuse. Oh, okay. That was... Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. No idea what happened. No idea what just happened. But apparently, they just died. Apparently. I'm not exactly sure, but apparently, they just died. We have Iconic here on the left side. We have WG. That's Wrath God. Let me make sure, because they're a new team. Sorry if I'm not saying that correctly. War Gods. Obviously, it's not that hard to remember. But War Gods here on team 6. That's at the apartments. My name is Dwarf Test. Well, why didn't you just write that? You made that really difficult to read. I'm just joking with you, by the way. You can name yourself whatever you want. It's just very hard for me to read it if it's like written like that. My name is Fancy. It says Flip Bits 6 G's 10. That can't be fancy. That can't be fancy. I don't care what you think. My name is Inyo Montoya. You've killed my father. Prepare to die. I believe your name is not Inyo Montoya. Although I was just watching that movie today. Which is kind of funny, actually, now that you think about it. My name is... Who? My name is what? My name is Slim Shady. Yeah, I had a rap career. Decided not to go with it. You know, the normal. The normal. We got Team 8 with Iconic Acom right next to Team 3. We might see some action. I don't know what Acom's going to be doing up there. It looks like Chicken's getting real close, though. Not afraid to a fight here. El Pollo, no! Goes down. And now he has to hopefully have the rest of his teammates get his back. It's going to be a little tough to get over there. There's not a lot of space to get there without having issues around, especially with the rest of Iconic getting closer and closer. That is a huge knock to have. Looks like Chicken's going to be there for a while. Trying to shoot across the way, gets a few hits, but does not. Reigns is right here. Looks like he's going to try to throw a molly. And now another member from Team 3 is down, and they throw a molly up to the second floor. He has to jump out of a burning building. And does get to the first floor here. Let's see if he can get the revival in. I think he is going to try it. Shinka's going to get revived hopefully by midnight. And now you have Reigns coming in. Reigns is going to be here soon. Shots fired, and no, Reigns just at the wrong time. They just got the revival in. Oh, he got another knock though. Trying to see this. Nope, that was a finishing touch. So they just couldn't get up that hill, or that staircase. And Reigns should get revived, and that should work out. So there is another team at Yaz, but we're going to switch it up because there's other teams around in different areas. Thank you for the follow. If that's a follow, actually, that sounded like something different. Thank you for the bits. Fallen. Another bits. Cheers to 100. Let's go, Echo. And Chips. I'm loving Echo more and more. Echo, where are you guys? You guys deserve it. Echo, what team number are you? And we're going to take a look at your team right now. I'm a big fan of Echo right now. Team 22. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. You guys got nobody around you, but I don't care. We're going to take a look and see what you got. So they have the south side of the main island. There's no name for this place. And I do like this compound, though. It does have a lot of good loot. So that might be something they're utilizing. They'll probably go from little compound to little compound in order to get as much stuff as they possibly can. It's usually when you don't want to drop hot, you'll drop to like something like this, and then kind of like keep moving back and forth. Are you really gonna go? No way, that gonna work. So there you go. They're gonna drive off into the sunset. Hopefully, find maybe a different vehicle so all of them can drive, or something like that. The rest of the money from yep. Thank you for the bits. Really do appreciate it. So now let's take a look at Iconic. Reigns with War Gods right in front. I know everything kind of looks wanky, but we'll try our best. He's gonna try to get more ammo. He's gonna get the pills. Thank you. I think I heard more bits. Dwarf, thank you for the 100. Echo forever. Echo's got a huge following right now. I love it. They've been in the chat. They've been active. I love that about you guys. Good luck to Echo throughout this whole thing. Another bits sent. Let's go. Who's going to compete with Echo with the bits? Generally, I'm just happy you guys are here, but if you want to send me bits, I'd love that. Certainly would. Dwarf sending another 100. Party 100. Echo for the effing chicken. Yeah. Let's go. Who's gonna get the chicken dinner? Is it gonna be Echo? Is it gonna be another team? We'll just have to see and find out. So Team 6 is backing away. It looks like War Gods. They took a few hits. They're just 2 people. Nope, 3 people. And they're gonna go to this 3-story building with rooftop access. Iconic apparently is pushing a little bit closer and closer each time, but they aren't really pushing quickly. And so we might need to switch it up again. I don't know where though. We got a huge separation from all these teams. We still have 53 teams, and yet we have separation from everybody. Take a look at what Iconic is looking at. This is where they were shooting at War Gods, and apparently they have no idea where they went because they are not really figuring that out. So they might realize eventually. Yeah, he switches it. Nope, he's not looking. So he doesn't. They don't know. They have no idea where they went, and it is kind of scary as a player, as a team, that you know there was a team that was right there. You completely lost them. In which case now you got to be a little bit, paranoid. You don't know where they went, and they could be close. You assume they're close, and that's why you see him jumping all over the place, trying to look around everywhere you possibly look. War Gods, I don't know if they're going to take some shots. He has an 8-time scope. He costs. They're on the roof. If he can, oh, he sees him now. Yes. And they see him. He's got to take the shots. Flix goes into prone mode because he knows he's being aimed at right now. And he sees So Thirsty. Goes drops down with a Car 98 in hand. He's got to hide it out. Hope not to get hit too much. So War Gods all in different floors. They're all trying to shoot at him. Him. I like this maneuver. Let's see how well this works out. And they do get a knock on Thirsty. So Thirsty is downed. And it looks like his teammate went there to revive him. Now this should give time for Iconic to do whatever they damn well want. And hopefully get into a position that they would like. Take a look up here. Team 7 and Team 23 right next to each other. PBG. SOB right there. We're going to try to get more aerial view. I know this isn't exactly what they're looking at. Just give that time for render and we'll be good to go soon. There you go. They're each in 3-story buildings and one goes down. Cody is knocked on PBG. Coco took a few hits but not knocked into place. And you can see here, now they're throwing some grenades up there, hoping to get a hit. No hit there. Close though. They are on that floor. I wouldn't be surprised to see SOB make a push into PBG's spot. Maybe they'll be waiting for another knock. Throwing more grenades, hoping to get a hit. SOB. This has been a little bit of an ongoing thing, huh? These two teams. Sorry about that. So there's been a bit of a stalemate right here. Four players on SOB, 3 for PBG. Looks like, or no, 4 for PBG. They were able to revive everybody. SOB definitely has them surrounded. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. Having all your players in one spot might help out. I'm going to take a look around, make sure I'm not missing anything else. We're going to switch it up because, well, we can't stay in one place forever. We have RDM. Looks like they might get some eyes on Team 1, which is IDK. And Panic goes down quickly. And he's kind of stuck here. Now his teammates are in the distance. No, his teammates are right here. And they all get taken out. Oh my god, what happened? I wish Render was not so bad, but there you go. Team 1, taking a win. How many kills you guys got? You guys got 4. Well done. It looks like you had a 6-time scope on yours, so that'll certainly help the process. You guys are going to get all that loot you guys need. Hopefully, yeah, don't make that round turn. Don't go over this cliff. That'd be a bad mistake. You got to go around the big rock. Thank you for the bits. RDM Rogue seems good. Seems good. 1,000 bits. RDM for the win. All right. All right. Where's RDM? Where number are they? You guys are leading the charge there, huh? I like that. You guys got team 19. Let's see, you guys in there still? Zoom in. I think was that the team that just got taken out? I'm not sure. I think that actually was. But thank you, Rogue. Appreciate that. These have been standoffs for a while now. I don't think any of them are making moves. Nobody wants to be the first initiators, it seems. This has been, man, Render has been an issue today, hasn't it? Hopefully it won't be an issue in other times. But I might have to change my settings once again to make this more clean. We got knocked there on SOB. And you can expect a push here. As you can see, and another knock on Cody. They just traded the knocks there. SOB with one, PUBG with another. And this door is not closed. There we go. Action shooting across the way. That's it. Well done from SOB, taking out everybody from PBG. I think they lost a player in the process. Let's see what Coco. No, they were able to keep everyone. They did get 2 knocks, but again, they're able to revive, and they should be good. Well done. The blue zone is closing. They'll have to figure out a way in, but that is the least of their problems, I think. I think they're riding high on that squad wipe, and they'll take that all the way to the bank. What else do we got? We got Team 4 driving down south. I don't know where they're going to be leading themselves to. It doesn't seem to be anywhere in particular. Team 1, take a look at you guys. You guys are still in it. You guys got IDK right here. I think they won the first match, if I'm not mistaken. A few hits there on Thatcher. Thatcher, one more hit will do it. And more hits against PBG. Bomb man. So everything's kind of ready. So they got that hill. Where that's at. So Bomb man's trying to shoot over that hill or something. Follow on Switch. Oh, I like that. They're just shooting up there, hoping to get hits. The DP is not actually bad for long range shooting like that. I find that it's sort of effective, especially with the recoil. You can kind of really get a few hits before they react. Bullet is fully boosted right now. His health, though, not quite yet. So the more time that passes, the better off he'll be. HK Tiger 28, Rudy Oido. I don't know what that means, but thank you for being here. Omcar 199, hello to you. Appreciate that. And Rip says RDM. Yep, that's unfortunate. RDM is out. We'll see how they fared throughout the whole scrim with the results coming out. But so far, they've hosted a really good scrim here. Really good teams so far competing against each other. Rye guy got hit once, but only down to 50%. Bomb man got hit as well. Echo Chipper says the Challenger. They died as soon as I sent it. Oh, that is rough. I thought that was them. I was like, yeah, like I want to find them. Then I thought, I think they died right there. And I just watched them die. Yeah. It's a sad, sad move. But you know, RDM, they're a really good team. You guys all know that. Expect big things out of them. PUBG. They've been staying here. This is a nice little hill they got here. I never thought of utilizing this hill like this, but they can look at different complexes. They can utilize the hill so they don't get completely annihilated at certain angles. And yeah, this works out. They got more hits on Rye Guy, but this distance is not helping their case to actually put a finishing touch. Even a knock is a little bit difficult for them, and it would be difficult for anybody. It's just a long distance, so they're gonna kind of drive off from here now. The zone is going to push them back. They don't want to get hit with the blue zone as much as they needed. So we're going to switch it up as well, I think. Don't ask me where. Here we got MFD, a full MFD team. Let's see where they stop. It's got DP in hand. Your DP's blocking the view. RDM Beebs right in front. And they're going to stop right next door to him, right across the street. They're saying, hey, we're new neighbors. Can we, do you want us to drop off a nice fruit pie? And Beebs is like, I'm good. You know, I'm just here by myself. I know I just moved in, or you guys just moved in, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to host anybody, so you guys can stay where you guys are at. Meanwhile, MFD is going to be like, all right, we'll stay here for a bit until we shoot across the way and throw a pie at you. Alright, that's just what I imagined. That's what I imagine the conversation being like. But I don't think that's actually what they're going to be talking to each other with. I think it's more along the lines of communicating through bullets. Pretty sure that's what's going to be. Cerberus. So apparently MFB doesn't have a clue that there's a team across the street. And that is not good. Echo still alive and well, says Chips. Yes, they are. Is that them right here? Yes, it is. Well, well is a relative word. It looks like one of their members got hurt a bit. Force, I believe. Am I pronouncing that? Hobbs is this. And, yep, they're healing up as much as possible. Yeah, in Pan we trust at the school apartments. You have central lobby at the actual school. And still, you have RDM Beebs over here. Scoping around, taking a look around. Apparently looking in the middle of nowhere. But Team 9 is still across the street. Not looking over to see what's going on here. Beebs would be in major trouble if they realize that he's over here. And, well, so far so good for him. Let's zoom in. I'm going to take a look at Team 11. And they're shooting at the cars. Looking timing bullet gets the next knock off the lead. Rye Guy and Bombman are next on the chopping block. Who will be next to go? They're shooting at the cars. One. That's not where they're needed. But he's already knocked, so that's not going to help much. In the process, Bombman does take a few hits there as well. He was able to get back to 75%. Rye Guy hasn't taken any hits yet. And so Rye Guy might be away from any possible damage. I don't know if they realize where Rye Guy went. Smokes are being thrown from PUBG. Are they going to allow the revival? As Bombman's getting closer to Tweed, we're going to head over. Rye Guy taking a few hits there with less than 50% health now. The smoke is the only cover they really have. I don't know if they maybe have a vehicle they're getting behind as well. Yes, there is a vehicle as well. And they're going to get the revival in time. Bombman, where'd you go? There he is in the car. He's going to drive off. They have another vehicle, so they can try to take that instead. Bombman's out. Tweed and Rye Guy. Let's see what they do here. Can they get away? They're staying for some reason. PUBG is leaving. I didn't expect that, but apparently that's what they're going for. And Tweed, I don't know if they're going to go for the shots. They are going for shots. Please go for it. Looks like Bombman stopped here. So did, oh my god, they're up on the roof. They're higher up. This is not staying anymore. They need to move. down to the compound or take the cars and get out, and that might be the move here. I think it's take the cars and get out. So they do have this little cliff hill, so they could stay low. Luckily, the other team just kind of left, so they didn't actually stop on top. If they stopped on top, that would have been dangerous for IDK, but they didn't, which is kind of strange, I think. Take a look over here. Fade Bays next to two different teams here. Team 8 on the right. And he has eyes on him. Yes, he does. Iconic Flicks getting hit hard. There, finally does. Iconic is out. Well done for Fade Bays. Luhu. By yourself, pretty much. Hydrate is in the compound, but Luhu, I don't know what you're going to do from now on. What is that? I like that. I don't think I've seen that one before. Luhu gets knocked and looks apparently by Hydrate. Fade is completely separated. You see Legend all the way to the hilltop. Doesn't seem like Luhu's going to get revived. That seems to be an impossible feat. At least what it apparently is. We have SLB. Looks like Toxin is taking a break on the staircase. Finally getting a move on. Team 25, In Pan We Trust, has taken a different apartment building at the school area. And then we also have Santalabi still at the school. So they haven't moved quite a bit. You'd also still have Team 22 that held this spot for a very long time. We saw them getting shot at earlier. I don't know what happened to the opponents, but they just kind of stayed here for the time being. Take a look up here. We have Dream Makers next to Team 1, so that is going to be IDK right next to them. Blue Zone, they can't go any farther up. Mine is going to get revived. Looks like Sakura is also going to need a revival. Tweed is hurting badly down there, and it looks like Sakura is going to try to make the crawl over to get to his teammate into the smoke. It looks like that's going to work out because Team 1 is a little bit distracted, or maybe not. That's the view he has, apparently. And now he's getting shot in the back. Fade is coming in to help with everything now. And oh, I thought Mine was out. But once Mine is out, Dream Makers will be out. They have one member knocked there with Sant. Some shots are being shot. Oh my god, his health is now down. He was able to get back to 75% though. He's trying to throw some smokes. That's certainly a good idea. The more you throw, the better right now, because you need to go for broke right now. Legend though is the only one on Fade. So that's a definite helping hand for Dream Makers. Mine just cannot get knocked. Legend, unfortunately, was not. He's shooting the shot and does get a knock. Well done by blowing up that vehicle. Now Mine is still back there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful grenade. Let's go, baby. Get that grenade. Come on, contact. Nope. No, too far away. And they were able to get the revival. Is that another grenade? Where did that one land? I don't see it. Ooh, right next to the car, and luckily it's blown up already. Legend, gotta be careful. Takes a few shots, actually just one shot. Mine missed a bunch of those. And Legend's still getting hit hard. The Blue Zone, though, is going to force them out. Legend is running in as well, trying to hide and will, but he has to put the heals on. I think he's going to try that right now. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, he gets shot in the back by Hydrate Chris. So now Dream Makers need to find a way in. Sant, I don't think, has a chance, so they better leave without him. And so I don't know if any of them actually have a chance, honestly, even if they were to be coming in without any shots fired on them. As you see, he's driving in. He does get in. Mine is alive. Sant, though, on the other hand, will not make it in. But you can see Mine finally finding a breather, I should say, for the time being. MFD, let's take a look at you guys. You guys are knocked. One member knocked with Cerberus behind a tree. Set the lobby, throwing a grenade over. inside where Bullet is, and finally gone Geek doing the work. Now, there's still members of MFD on the outskirts here. The school apparently is the end all be all. Odin getting real close. MFD has all their players at the walls of school, except for one actually. Cerberus. How did they not pick him up though? Did he get knocked again? Maybe he did. It'd be really difficult to get to him, so I don't think they're really trying it. They're trying to take care of Team 21 here. Throwing a grenade inside. Getting a hit on Spectre, who's right on top of that grenade. And you get a thirsty hit as well. Tough move there as Odin going with a nice kill. Let's see what's on top here. We got Impan We Trust Ruthless on the far side. SOB trying to drive to the school. Team on the left too. Hydrate taking some major error right there. Dangerous flips there. You don't want to come out of control coming out of the gate here, but it's actually, they should be fine for now. SOB driving into a more heavily guarded area. Odin gets knocked. SOB lost a lot of health and looking like they're getting the heals in. They're throwing the smokes as well. Grenades thrown. No hits there though. I don't know what happened to the rest of MFD. They were over there, but I think that car is kind of blocking their view to see everybody. And obviously the smoke is doing the same. Shots are now being fired at Toxin. Mia taking some shots, but no, he goes right back into the smoke to get hidden. You have Hydrate on the bottom end, also staying hidden. Shots have been fired up there as well. It's got to be careful. The North taking hits, and then way to go. One more. Mia has to get knocked in order to really make this work, and does. Now Hydrate can make a push forward. Shots fired on the right side as Impan We Trust Ruthless coming in with a big third-party hit on Chris. North now has to be careful on two fronts. Ruthless being on the far end on the right, and now they have slowed down. Hydrate cannot make their push as much as they wanted to earlier. We have MFD on the far left side. They have made their way pretty much to the edge of the school, in the school complex anyway. SOB has been in there for a while. Coco just taking the pool side, getting a nice swim. Nice workout. Geek on sent the lobby inside the pool as well. Impan We Trust is in the main part of the school. That's why we have 5 different teams left. Interesting place to be. MFD. They're not leaving the shed until they need to. I don't know if they have the zone. Who has the zone actually? Let me zoom in on this. The zone is going to be, yeah. So MFD has the zone here, being at the shed. Hydrate North is probably in the best place for the zone. The pool is a great place to be in the zone as well. So I think the actual school won't be a great place to be. You might have the very edge of the school, but the pool is where it's at. Hydrate North doesn't have anyone behind him. He's good to stay here. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to look over. Geek gets taken out by Impan We Trust Ruthless. And I think that means it's the end for Send to Lobby. So now we only have 4 teams left. Ruthless on the roof. Can you get more hits? You have MFD that's really in there. And shots are fired. Nice job getting legit. Trying to finish him off, and he does. And MFD Hannibal goes down as well because of North. Huge move there. I didn't expect North to make moves, especially being in the spot that he was at trying to stay hidden. But no, he's like, I want to be in the action too, and takes out the guy at the pool. So now we have 3 teams, 3 players. We have Coco from SOB. We got North from Hydrate. We got Ruthless from Impan We Trust. 2 members are in the pool. Are you where? Oh, you're in the bottom end. You're not in the main area of the pool. What? There's so many boxes in here. Holy moly. Ruthless can get hit pretty easily if Coco knows where he is, because he's being on the roof. Very easy target. Coco's running backwards. Let's see what North is doing. North is hanging here. He's been here for a while. There really is no need for North to move. He's going upstairs. So no one's in the main part of the pool. So like nobody's here. for north. He can move anywhere around here. It's just a matter of going to this part, underground, that would be an issue. And as you can see, obviously, we gotta watch out for the windows going up the stairs. Taking some shots north. Could not get the right hits there, and Ruthless was able to get another kill under his belt. So now we have 2 members left. Inside he goes. Outside he goes. Goes inside, but he went out. He's on the outer wall right now. Staying low, Coco hoping not get spawned out and doesn't. Ooh, he had less than 1%, both of them. At the very last second, I could not tell who won, and Ruthless comes in clutch right there with 5 kills just by himself, getting that first place spot. Well done, SOB. 5 kills from Coco as well, 1 apiece from Mia in action. That's a team total of 7. Well done. Huge moves from SOB. Hydrate just running with 2 people, Chris and North. They were staying together for a very long time until that very end where Chris got taken out by In Pan We Trust Ruthless, getting that edge of the school. So that was a team total of 7 as well. So congrats to those top 3. MFD, nice job legit, getting 3. Their team total is 4. We got Sent to Lobby with 5 total. Nice job Spectre with 2. Dreammakers, mine with 3. 1 from Sand, so it's a team total of 4 as well. Bullet, nice job with 3, and that's your team total as well. Fade Bays with 3 from Legend, 4 total. We got IDK, nice job Bobman and Rye Guy, 4 apiece, that's 8 total. We got War Gods with 0 total. We got Echo with 1, nice job from Failfish. Beebs with 0. Iconic, 4 AKM, 3 from Flix, so that's a team total of 7. DN1 coming in with 0. PBG with 0. RDM with 2 from Papa and Panic. We got Chinkun. I'm gonna go with Chinkun. Shinka, Pinkario, and Midnight coming in with 3 total kills. And we got Fuse, Lanap, and Legend to wrap it up on 18th place with 1 kill. DSG Shar, very nice. Go In Pan We Trust. Did a really good job there. Very close ending. I don't think I've ever seen such a close ending, as both of them are just shooting it out. I'm surprised that both of them, to be honest, it should have been a tie, but I guess one has to win there. So appreciate everyone being in the chat. You guys are great. This was the last match, so if you enjoyed it, if you guys want to compete, first things first, I hope you guys give me a follow and subscribe to me on Twitch if you're watching from there, or just enjoy yourselves in the future, because I want you guys to be here going forward. The other thing is, definitely head over to the RDM Discord server link. It's been posted a few times on the chat, so if you can find it, definitely hit that up and click on it so you can compete. Not only can you compete, but you can also see what's going on in the esports world of PUBG Mobile. There's a lot of different things in their server. You can connect with other servers from there. So certainly, regardless of whether you want to play or not, definitely hit up the RDM Discord server. Cannot stress that enough. The other thing is, thank you to all the teams that competed. You guys, without you, obviously cannot, well, obviously, we cannot have these scrims. So thank you guys. In Pan We Trust, as I can see in the chat, that just comes to head in mind. But all the other teams as well. Thank you so much. RDM, I want to thank RDM, Rogue, and the rest of his team for putting on such a great scrimmage. I'm just a streamer, but they're the ones getting all the people together and making sure everything runs smoothly. So definitely give them a thank you, whether it's in their Discord or here in the chat. And that's it, guys. I think that's it. So this was the Tuesday night scrims hosted by RDM. If you liked it, definitely give me a like or a follow or a subscription or whatever bits. I like it all. And that is it. That is it. I'm Naked H Crusader. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a great rest of your week. One last thing I want to mention. is RDM Rogue. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. The Real Random Lol, thank you for the follow. AKM is a beast, thank you for the follow. And I already said this, but Dwarf, thank you for the follow as well. All the people that gave me bits today. Rogue, Dwarf, can I scroll down? Yes, Echo Chips, Fallen. Appreciate that all, guys. You definitely made my day. So hopefully we'll see you guys more often. I would love that. And good luck to you guys in the future.